couple of months, I have been reviewing Huawei's new products here on my channel, but behind me over there is the brand new Huawei Sound X. This is the latest product in Huawei's lineup. But this product is so much more than itself. It gives us an indication of just how far Huawei as a brand have come over the last couple of months, but also an indication of perhaps where Huawei are going in the near future. Now I'm going to talk more about that later on in this video, but first, let's start off by taking a closer look at this. So this is the new Huawei Sound X. It's a premium dual subwoofer speaker. It's premium both on the outside as well as the inside. We'll talk more about the inside and the internals in a moment, but Huawei are continuing this collaboration that they've done with leading industry experts. So we saw this with Porsche Design, we saw this with Leica. This time they're doing it with a French brand called Develay. And for those of you that haven't heard of them, they produce some incredibly impressive and premium high quality fidelity products. Some of their speakers sell for thousands of dollars, so it's quite interesting to see them work with Huawei. So the Huawei Sound X has a rounded off shape or silhouette. It's got this cylinder shape and it's finished off in this beautiful glossy black piano. It's just absolutely stunning. But the lower third is made up of this stain resistant fabric base. So instead of being completely sealed like a lot of other speaker systems are, the Sound X has two cutouts on either side and they expose the dual woofers. We'll talk more about that in a moment. At the top you've got a touch sensitive area, and it's really very good because you can place the palm of your hand to pause tracks, you place your palm again to start the tracks up. And you've also got little icons that you can touch for volume up, volume down. There's also a pairing mode for Bluetooth pairing. And there's a nice splash of color as well to show visually the volume too. As far as the all-important sound quality, what do they sound like? Well, here's where the collaboration with Develay and the innovations can really be found, because the Huawei Sound X has a 20mm amplitude and you've got 60-watt woofers. They're mounted in something called push-push or back-to-back orientation. Now, Develay say that this cancels out internal vibration at higher volumes due to better tuning. There's also something called SAM or speaker active matching, and that adapts essentially the output signal to match the specific characteristics of the speaker. This means basically you're getting less sound distortion, which I certainly noticed, particularly when I was playing music at higher volumes. Now, the 60-watt bass power dual woofers are mounted above 6 powerful 8-watt full frequency tweeters. They provide you with this 360-degree sound and controlled using software which understands where the speaker is placed in a room. So it's always giving you the best listening experience. Now, Huawei have their own proprietary sound effect algorithm that lets high frequencies that extend all the way from 40 Hz to a maximum of 40,000 Hz, which really allows the details that would, otherwise be very difficult to hear normally. As a result, you're getting really immersive stereo effects in the sound quality that's produced. In a normal sized room, it certainly has good volume, it has good bass. Music sounds quite warm, and mid-range has a very clear sound to it. You've also got very good treble. I think if you're into listening to audio regularly, you'll certainly be pleasantly surprised with how well these speakers perform. Now for music, I've been using the Huawei Sound X with Huawei's own music app. It's called Huawei Music. And there's a good range of local and global artists, and currently Huawei offering this as a special offer for UAE users. So you're going to get 3 months of exclusive free VIP access, which also includes high quality music above 320 kilobytes per second, which is pretty cool to test out on your new Huawei Sound X. Now, remember at the beginning of the video where I spoke about how far Huawei have come and the glimpse into the future? Well, this is where the Sound X really shines, because one of the final features that I want to talk about is something called Huawei Share. It's a seamless one-tap sharing, and I've I've done this with the Huawei P40 Pro smartphone. I simply tap the phone against the speaker and then it starts playing instantly. Now, as well as this kind of software, Huawei have paid attention to the detail here. So simple features like, for example, if you receive a phone call, instead of the phone call being automatically routed to the Huawei Sound X so that everybody can hear your private conversation, it will actually pause the music, allow you to answer the calls on your smartphone, and then when the call ends, the music will resume automatically. It's really small attention to detail like that show just how sophisticated the software has become. So coming back to that feature, that one tap to connect feature, it isn't just exclusive to the Huawei Sound X with a Huawei smartphone. In fact, over the last couple of months, almost all of the Huawei products that I've been reviewing here on the channel form part of a mature ecosystem. And that's where the smartphone is in the center of everything and connects and combines different Huawei devices, software, and services. So that's not by chance, it's not fluke. It is purposely designed by Huawei because it fits in with Huawei's seamless AI-like concept. Now, it's really interesting because if you take, for an example, Huawei Watch GT2e, you can connect that through the Huawei Health app with a Huawei smartphone. That smartphone from Huawei can then connect with either a Huawei tablet or a Huawei laptop. So we've already got this ecosystem that Huawei have built up in a matter of a short period of time. But what is really interesting, what I'd love to know your thoughts on, is what that might mean for the future of Huawei products. I'd love to know your thoughts, so be sure to leave your comments down below. Plus, if you're new around here, be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit like, and for the full details, including special offers and how you can pick the Huawei Sound X up, check out the links in the description bar below. That's it from me for now. I will see you in the next video. Until then, I'm EMKWAN. Stay safe, peace, and blessings.